Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. We're back on the Brighton Mainline, nice and early in the morning here at Victoria Station. And we're going to be taking a service down to Three Bridges, that being 1 Charlie 04. So the first southbound service out of Victoria towards, the Arun Valley. As the one before this starts at Gatwick. Cool. So just a waiting time. We've got a few more seconds and then we'll be out of here. And our first stop is Clapham Junction. So let's get the doors shut now. And get going. Here we go. You would be dispatched out of Victoria. So we don't get dispatches in the game. And let's go. All the lights are on. And beginning from the very far end. Platform 19. Tucked to one side. So I always say Euston's quite a nasty looking station, but then you look at Victoria and it's like, it's not great either, is it? The southern side. I don't know, Euston or Victoria. What do you prefer? There's a sort of both underneath a building. The Victoria is actually open on the southeastern side. Cool. Get that up. Hopefully, we don't actually have any audio at the moment. That's no good. What's going on there? Let me quickly get the audio running. Right, it should be all good now. There you go. Hopefully you can hear it all right. There you go. Audio has now returned. I mean, not that you can probably hear much anyway, as it is quite a quiet train. There's not really a lot to hear. Victoria we go. Got another service waiting there to pop in. Oh, look at that. Parallel departure as well. That's what I love about this route. It's busy. You get a lot of this. This is normal on this route. I was heading towards West Croydon. I'm going to speed up. So 8 coaches. It's a race. There's a race now. We've got to beat that. That probably is stopping at Battersea Park. So we don't need to worry too much. As we go over Grosvenor Bridge. And I've had to set this in the summer months as well, as it's 6 AM in the morning. So if I set it in November, it's probably going to be pitch black. Which on these older routes, just, not worth it. Is it stopping at Battersea Park? It's still going pretty quick. Well, I suppose it's AI, so they usually slam on the brakes. Yeah, I think that is slowing down. Or is it? Yeah, I think that is stopping. Slamming on the brakes, probably emergency brakes. Cool. There's Battersea Park. But I do like the early morning. Same with late night, early morning, late night sort of services. It's always a little bit different. Well, in real life, they're usually a bit different. I don't know, I think there's a London Victoria to Eastbourne service, or no, to Orr actually, and it stops at Salfords. It's like, how random's that? And there used to be one, well, in fact there will be from December, which is Bognor Regis to, I think it's like Bognor Regis to London Bridge via Littlehampton. I don't know if it's going to skip Gatwick Airport. It might not skip Gatwick Airport, but that's going to be at some point. So that'll be cool. As it'll be quite annoying as a commuter. I mean, in fact, I don't know if many do it. If there's actually any which skip Gatwick Airport. I'm sure someone will comment below. But do any trains skip Gatwick Airport early morning? I know from sort of my area, they don't. So as a commuter, it's a bit annoying sort of getting up to Gatwick and you got hordes of tourists getting on with suitcases and being noisy. So it's quite nice to sort of skip it out. Right, coming into Clapham Junction. Little 4 coach there. Put one up from Reigate. Cool. Go right down to the end. If I was a 4, I'd probably stop by the footbridge. But as we're an 8, yeah, we'll go to the end. There is no stop markers here, which is annoying. That will do. Well, this is our first station stop, Clapham Junction. Well, that's noisy out there. Let's go back inside. Take that on. Cool. What are we in? 5-2. Is it 4-5? It should be 4-5-2. Is it 4-5-2? Yeah, 4-5-2. So you can tell you're in a /4. Oh, hello. It's a bit nasty. You can tell you're in a /4 because you've got the Star Trek doors. These are what these are called, Star Trek doors. But if it was a /1, it shouldn't have it. But in the game, the /1 has it. Doesn't seem to like Portsmouth Harbour very much, does it? Portsmouth Harbour's just lines. No, hang on. No, oi. Magic. If by magic that's somehow closed. Right, wipe that shut. Take that off. Now we wait. In fact, shall we try something cool? Shall we try and stand up? Now, can you do it on this one? I know you can do it on the 375. But shall we try and stand up a drive to the next stop? I've done it on the 375 quite a few times. But I'm not entirely sure whether it works on the 377. I want to try it. Let's try it. Let's try and stand up and drive. Some drivers, believe it or not, actually do that. It's like, wow. I mean, that's probably actually easier in real life. Whereas in the game, you've got to be a bit more careful. So annoying that the compass stays on. Is that really? Yeah, let's stand up. We'll give it a go. I know it works on the 375. So we should be okay. You just got to be sort of quite quick. So if an alarm goes off, you've got to try and get to it. So, off we go. The standing up challenge, I suppose. Put that into whack, full whack. It's just annoying that blooming compass stays on. It's a bloody bug and it hasn't been sorted. Unless it's not a bug and it's just now the compass stays on when you're HUD off when you're walking. Yeah, before that didn't used to come up. I mean, not like it's the end of the world, but I don't like it being there, look. And this is a setting for it. How much there might be. Settings. So many different ones on here, it gets confusing. HUD type. Off. I might get rid of it actually, let's try that. Okay, that's got rid of it. But then it's like completely gone anyway. It's like, oh. Maybe it's not a bug, but then usually if you press F1 it should turn off the HUD anyway. But it doesn't turn off that, the compass. Which is bizarre. So that might actually be a bug still. As if we sit down now. Yeah, we'll just see. But still, when you get up and press F1, that compass should go off. Obviously it wasn't. But yeah, some drivers actually do this in real life. You see them and you're like, wow, okay. Standing up whilst driving. I thought it wouldn't be too bad. Then we go up to 70. There's the 70 there. Well, they don't get points for this. That's the downside, although I'm not really one for points, so it doesn't really bother me. But yeah, if you want your points, you're not getting points doing this. It'll probably say we haven't like driven this part of the journey. But it's cool that you get a proper sort of, you know, walk around the cab and stuff as you're going along. Just when that blooming DSD goes off, you'll quickly get down there and whack it. There we go. It's a bit cool, isn't it? Up to 70. That will do. There you go. And yeah, you can't use hotkeys either for the controls, because well, we're here. So. There we go. Getting about 67 at the moment. Just going to sort of move the controls just so we don't get the DSD going off. Yeah, slightly different way of driving the train though. I need to probably do it as to East Croydon. I don't know how it sort of seems for you guys. I mean, do you want to see like a whole video, or we're just standing up the whole way? Well, challenge you guys watching. Give it a go. See how you get on. Standing up and driving on it. Because you can on the 375 and the 377. You definitely can, and assuming the 387 as well. Probably can on other trains as well. As we come up to Streatham Common. There we go. Yeah, down to Three Bridges, and that will then spare off to Crawley, and then Horsham. I think even at this time in the morning it would stop at Highfield and Little Haven. But yeah, it doesn't on here. Or would it? I can't remember now. Going through Norbury. Let's wipe that up a bit. There it goes, up to 66 now, 67, 68. There we go, put that back down. Be interesting if we get a yellow, we've got to try and frantically find the AWS with the HUD off. You should get like a little rumble when you're over some sort of interactable now, so that's a bonus. Have a little 4-coach. As we come up to Thornton Heath, let's move the controller a little bit just to, you know, make it think that we're still about. Coming into East Croydon will be fun. That's like where we could screw up. I usually am okay. You just got to be extra careful because you've got less control. And down for the 60 through Thornton Heath. Well, soon the 60 will begin. And down to 45. Probably just come in slightly slower into East Croydon. But it's a fun challenge though. The stand-up challenge. Yeah, the stand-up challenge. Give it a go, see how you get on. I mean, you don't get points for it, but Yeah, oh well. Here we go. Smooth the controller. Give it a little twiddle. Let it know we're still here. Just about. And then we come down to 45. But I mean, for console players, I mean, you get a proper sort of good field of view. So that's a good thing. Right, let's put that down to 45. Put in step 1. Pop us down a bit. As we now approach East Croydon. I feel like all of us just know this route really well. Like I've played it so much, and I'm sure you guys probably have it as well and played it so much as well. It's like everybody knows the route. Or is this anyone's first time seeing this route? Because if it is, it's a good one. Yeah, it's slightly more cautious, but should still be on time. They're at 33 at the moment. It's down to the 10 coach stop marker. There is no 8 coach stop marker. Coming in a little bit slower than usual, but we got to be careful. Proper like concentrating. It's like, you know, you can't screw up. So I try and get it spot on. You got to look down first and then. Back to that. That will do. That will do. Right, set that to brake step 3. That goes to neutral, and do the doors. There we go. That was a little bit of stand up there. Yeah, it was all right. That will do. Right. Yeah. Now we need the thing to come on. Look. Now you can't even get it on. So let's. It seems to sort of fully turn it off. Oh god, where was it? Proper difficult sometimes. If not, the HUD's going to be off forever, basically. Accessibility, maybe. There you go. See, look, get up. Look, it's still on, even with the sort of when we press F1 to get it off. Right, we'll sit down for this one. Right, let's get the doors shut. Next station stop is Gatwick Airport, which is, yeah, it's a bit further ahead. Still got the laggy horn. And we're off. Lovely. Lovely tandem motors on the 377. Very, very nice. Cool. And it's up to 60 and up to 90. And basically stays at 90. Well, all the way to near Red Hill Tunnel. But if you are still watching, 20 minutes in, thanks all for remaining in. Done a little bit of stand up, and now we're, yeah, sat Yeah, sat back down in the chair. Chill out a bit more. Well, it's fun. Do give it a go. A little bit of standing up in the cab. Just move the controls every now and again so you don't get the DSD beeping. Through we go, and then you got the 90. So I'll wait until we pass that. And at full speed ahead. Cool. And I wonder, actually, yeah, where would it put us? I didn't see the platform at Gatwick, but I wonder what platform we're going to be coming into. Because it could be platform 3 or platform 7. I think there's like 1 or 2 services where it brings you in. Occasionally, it brings you into 3. So, yeah, I wonder what platform it will bring us into. Yeah, most of the time it is 7 though. But I have had 3 before on one of the services. And you've got Pearly Oaks, which you've got people standing on the fast platforms. It's like on the West Coast Mainline, you've got people standing on the fast platforms, which you would not have people standing at, as that would be a safety concern. But in the game, just stand there, yeah, just stand there. Actually flying over 80 miles an hour now. As we're about to pass through Pearly. Oh, close to the edge there. Yes, it's got a bit of everything this route. A bit of everything. You've got your fast services, you've got your metro services, you've got your fast services, the Gatwick Express. Well, I suppose I should say, yeah, fast Gatwick Express services, semi-fast services like this, services to Reigate, which is down the branch line, or down the Reigate bit. Yeah, there's just so many different services to do. It's just it's a route hard to get bored of. Basically, as good as it gets for UK stuff. I mean, West Coast Mainline South. I mean, those you know, it could have been, you know, it could have been, you know, one of the best timetables, but there's so much missing from it. It's just like, oh, nah. Stick with BML. You got the slow line down there. Oh, it's 375 as well, which are on the diversionary services. Let's get a little shot. Yeah, we're now bloody in the shade now. I don't want to be in the shade. Wait until we're in the sun. There. Yeah, that'll do. There's an invisible wall there now. Right, let's try and get a little shot. You've always got to put up the these a bit, because it's one of the old routes. So everything just looks dark. So you've got to turn up all of the settings a bit. Bit of rotation. We're going to Harbour and Bog. HBR and Bog. That's where we're going. And Bog is actually the free station code for Bognor Regis. Bog. Going to Bog. Funny old place, isn't it? Bognor Regis. Who was it? I think one of the YouTubers I watch Or did, I don't know if he does much now. Was it Dylan's transport videos? Remember in one of his videos I was watching of his, they were moving, and they I think they lived up north in like Huddersfield or somewhere like that, and they were like, we'll move into Bognor Regis, and it was like, out of all of the places that's around Bognor Regis, it's like, alright, Bognor it is. And that is public knowledge that he, I assume, still lives in Bognor Regis, as it was, I think he made a whole video about it. And right next door to Bognor, you've got Littlehampton, which doesn't have the best reputation. Let's put that down a bit. So we're in the Quarry Tunnel at the moment, still 90, which is very nice. Then we go over the M25, and that sort of means that we're out of London then. We're out in the country. And 26 minutes already. Nice. So should be at Gatwick in the next 5 minutes-ish. And from there it's another sort of 4 or 5 minutes down to Three Bridges. Depends really, yeah, what way we get routed, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Start popping that down. Down for the A. Actually, it's a bit early for the 80. The 80 doesn't start just yet. Starts at, I think, the other end of the tunnel. It's only a little tunnel though. Takes you under the Red Hill Tunbridge line. There's another service. There's the warning for it. Yeah, this is Red Hill Tunnel. We whiz out the other side, join back up with the slow, and it's, yeah, sort of the sprint down to Gatwick. And we can also now see Great Western services, which come from Guildford and Reading. You've got Ellswood, and there's the 90, so let's get that back up. It's a good route to learn though, this one, because I mean on the fast there's not really much to learn. Well, it's not as easy as East Coastway. East Coastway is a fairly straightforward route to learn HUDless. This one, yeah, probably is slightly more challenging. But what I'd recommend with this route is just do the Gatwick Express. Do the Gatwick Express, like over and over between Victoria and Gatwick. So we'll learn that bit first, and then do the other bit down to Brighton, and then start doing the slow services after that. So do the fast ones to begin with. But it's a great way to play though, HUDless. I would recommend it to anyone. Get the HUD off, see how you get on, as it just makes it a lot more, well, immersive. And well, more realistic, I suppose, as drivers don't have a HUD in real life. Salfords. And once we get to Hawley, we'll start popping on the brakes. But yeah, I wonder what platform it's going to bring us into. 7 or 3? Most likely 7. Yeah, most likely 7. But 3 would be cool. Would be a cool change. As it's not usually 3. And Hawley's up ahead. It was the last stop before Gatwick. And yeah, that's the long stretch. A little bit of brake just to keep us below 90. On a good level. Cool. Yeah, so once we hit sort of the platform at Hawley, we'll start popping the brakes on for Gatwick. You still get a bit of time between Hawley and Gatwick to pop the brakes on and slow down. Right, pop that on. Right, step 1 at the moment. And we'll go a little bit of step 2. And yeah, platform 7 we're coming into. That's step 1. And let it roll for a bit. Which the layout here is completely changed now. This service would come in on platform 6. 6 and 5 are... Well, 5 is now an up platform and 6 is a down platform. It's all a bit different now. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah. Let's step 2 again. Back to step 1. There's the stop marker. So we should be coming in for quite a nice stop. Not too bad, that would do. This is Gatwick Airport, and we've got a couple of minutes. There's a bit of a dwell time here as well. It's quite a busy station in real life. With, tourists all getting off, tourists all getting on. So it's quite busy. Service on platform 2, that would have come up from Horsham way, up the valley. You getting on, mate? Slows. Oh, okay. Bit weird. Maybe he's looking for someone. No?
Ticket checks are in operation at this station. Please
Don't know. Bit weird, isn't it? Sort of going. Is he going to get on or not? Still got plenty of time. Getting on or not? No. Oh well. Got the Gatwick Express over there on 5. It's a Brighton service. That'll be waiting for us. What time's that one due out? 40. Oh, that's got ages. Yeah, plenty of time, that. So that was probably following in our dust. Set back down. Take that off as we got the road. Here comes another Gatwick Express coming in on. It's quite busy at the moment. They're coming in on 4. You've got a service on 2, service on 4, service on 5, and service on 7. Now one more stop, 3 bridges, and that's it. And we're off. I do sort of hope they do update the planes on this route. Because now they've got the new, what was it, A320 and A350 models. Would be cool if they could sort of just come to this route quickly and pop that in, just to make it look a bit better. Yeah, the plane on this route's a bit interesting. Right, we're off. I think it's 40 miles an hour for the crossover as well. Yeah, I think it's about 40. Hopefully we won't have to wait around for anything. That's quite a lot of the time in real life. This service has to wait to cross over the points to come into Three Bridges. But as we haven't got any Thames link on this route in the game, we should be okay. So yeah, short little sprint down to Three Bridges. And once we sort of pass Crawley New Yard, we'll start popping the brakes on for the, I think it's a 40 limit across the points. Should be into platform 3. Although from here you can be brought into 1, 2 or 3. Actually, hang on. Can you be brought into 1? No, platform... No, from the fast. Platform 2 or 3? I'll have to have a look, actually. Right, I'll start slowing down. Double yellow. Well, actually, definitely you can get onto 1 from the down fast. Definitely 2. Or can you get onto 2? No, I think you can get onto 2. Must be, yeah, must be able to get onto 1. See, the junction indicator's got, well, position 4, 5 and 6. Yeah, so you can get onto 1. And we got the road onto 3. Quite a lot of the time they change it around and put, you know, if there's disruption, this one might come in on 2, the Thameslink might then come in on 1. You can get right across. And here we are, Three Bridges. Final stop for today's lovely journey. So looking for the 8 coach stop marker, if there is one, which I know in real life there's definitely one, but in the game obviously, yeah, things are a bit different. Is that 9 to 12? Okay, there's not an 8 coach stop, so I have to go up to the 9. It's about here, about here in real life. I'll go down to this one. There we go. Well, that is going to be it, everybody, for today's Train Sim World 5 video. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. Links can be found in all of the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in. Have a lovely rest of whatever you're doing, day. I don't know. Have a good time. See you all and take care. Bye, guys.